That's so true. And I mean, he brought up good points because he's like, I'm not a fighter now, so I have other things to do in life, so I'm losing money by postponing it. So it's kind of understandable, I think.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where I'm like, all right, man, if you're gonna put me in front of Mike Tyson and I have to get punched a lot, for the love of
Yeah,
God.
Yeah, if you're getting
yeah,
punched by Tyson, you better be getting paid for it.
yeah, I don't care how old Tyson is. That's someone you do not want to get punched by.
I was watching his new training video and I'm like, this guy hits about as hard as
He,
he did, maybe if not harder.
he's a scary dude. I
Chills
saw
right
his,
now.
I saw his play, his whatever his life story thing when he did on Broadway, and they brought that curtain up, and I was sitting third or fourth row. Bro, he's a scary dude, and he's not
Oh,
too
I
tall,
can
but
imagine.
he's just a thick dude. His neck is huge. Like
Ugh,
he's scary. He's funny, but he's scary dude. Definitely a
he had
scary
problems.
dude. Maurice, I can't find the song. I have it on my phone. I can't find it.
Like Tom
You
had
must
it
have
on it.
forgot.
I put it up to. I don't know if I can save it.
Yeah, I think I found it on
I
YouTube.
think I found it on YouTube. Like the
Ah,
first time I found it, I think it was.
I was,
Let me see if I can find it out.
I was gonna be
I don't
like
know if
Mike
we can't even
Banana, play
play
it on
it.
my phone.
Yeah, I don't think we can play because I think we'll just get yeah, you know how.
Yeah, I mean I can play it on my phone. I just can't find it. It's on my thing. I just
Like I got it, but I don't know if I can share the. I don't know if it matters if I share. If I share my screen.
Yeah, it might
Oh,
give us
commercials.
copyright infringements or whatever. I don't know the
yeah,
rules.
I
that
don't.
is
Yeah, I don't know the
true.
rules on Roy Jones shows up at the house because I think you can see it, but I'm not sure if you can see it. Yeah, this was Roy Jones Jr.
Fine.
I was rewatching his fight with was it Montel Griffin?
Montel Griffin.
Oh, he fought him twice, right? It was
Yeah,
the
because
first
the
one.
first time was a DQ. Remember?
Yeah, yeah. That's old
So
school. Wow.
he had the DQ and he hit him like so he went down to a knee, but Griffin the entire time was like ducking low and.
Yeah.
And so Roy didn't really know. I mean, he says he didn't know, but like Griffin went down, he put his glove down, and Roy tapped him twice in the jaw. And I was
That
like, all right, but I guess Roy said, he's like, you keep going low. How was I supposed to know?
yeah, and a DQ is kind of fast.
Yeah,
Point, something like that.
Right, like take a point
they
away.
said
Right.
straight DQ. Oh, I think what it was. I think the reason why I DQ'd him was because he actually, when he hit him twice, like Montel just fell over. Like he fell
Oh
face
yeah.
down, and they
Yes,
were like, oh, the fight's over. Yeah, so
yeah. Yeah.
that was like,
It was definitely pretty. Yeah, it was pretty. The rematch was that was
oh, he
one
murdered
round.
him in the rematch.
Yeah, yeah.
He murdered him. He hit him with a couple of left hooks, and it was like, oh, well, that's
The
why he shouldn't have this belt.
the rematch was pretty good. But guys, let's start the show because we got a
All
lot of
right,
things to talk about.
here we
We got
go.
a lot. Yeah, a lot going on.
Welcome everyone to Rocky and Bobby's Retro Collectibles with co-host Uncle Tom, aka Tommy Karate. What is
What is
going
going
on?
on? I'm feeling good today. We've been off for 2 weeks. This is due to the storm and the weather and internet problems and everything else. So it feels good to be back. I'm excited.
I feel like it's been a long time, right? 2 weeks is a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
Yep.
it feels like forever.
Yeah. We have a special guest today. You probably saw him in the comments. We have Mr. Maurice, aka Jinga. The D is silent, guys. The D is silent.
The D is silent. The D is
Maurice,
silent.
what
Oh,
is
man.
going on?
Oh man, good to be here. Been a fan watching the show. Obviously chiming in and just was hyped to find out you guys doing a Transformers show. Glad to be on.
Well, today we are talking Transformers, and we heard you are the specialist in Transformers. So we would really like to see if you are going to win today.
We'll
Yep.
see what happens if I can pull this one off. I don't know, man. It's gonna be tough.
It's going to be a big question. Guys, as you know, I talked about this before. I'm going to talk about it again. If you guys are a fan of the show and you follow the show, if you comment a lot, you guys will be invited. We are doing a retro Halloween party at my gym. It's going to be Saturday, October 17th, I believe. Don't mark me on that date. I'll tell you more. But it's costumes a must. You can't come without a costume. It's 80s and early 90s movies and cartoon characters.
Movies and cartoon characters. Okay.
Yeah. When I tell people, they're like, I dress for the 80s. I'm like, it has to be a movie or cartoon character.
Okay.
So we're going to have some, it's going to be good. We're going to have some trophies for best male costume, best female costume, best couple costume, and best genre. Genre, is that right, Tom?
Genre, yeah, genre.
Yeah, best. Yeah, 3 or more people, be in that group.
Oh, okay. You get like an ensemble type thing.
Yeah. So if you guys come as like 4 Ninja Turtles, it's pretty cool.
Oh.
But also, guys, I haven't told you. Well, I probably told you guys. I wrote it. I got to meet Papa Shango with Rocky, aka the Godfather, and he signed this thing. I don't know if you guys can see it. He signed this action figure. You definitely can't see it, but I'm gonna read it to you guys.
Okay.
It says, "To Rocky, open me up and let's get some hoes." No, that is crazy.
I'm gonna get you.
You'll have to.
Oh yeah.
You'll have to wait a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh man.
No.
Not yet, Rock. Not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
So, to me, I think it's awesome. Teresa was kind of like, "What?
Cool.
What can I say?" I'm like, "This is awesome." When Igaki gets older and we open it up, I'll explain to him a little more what's going on. But
oh man, Mike Bonanno. Mike Bonanno.
He's Bonanno is in the house.
He's ready for that party already.
I think he's gonna party up.
He probably already has an idea of what he's gonna dress up as already. I'm sure. I know Mike.
Man, I can't wait. It's gonna be a good party, that's for sure. Once again, it's October 17th. It's Saturday. I believe it's at 5 o'clock.
Cool.
I'll be giving them more details as it gets closer.
All right.
But we do the Triple R right now, and actually Maurice being the special guest, he's going to be answering the questions. Tommy Karate, can you tell us what the Triple R means again? Because I forget every time.
The Triple R. The Triple R stands for.
He forgot already.
Retro.
He must have forgot.
He must have forgot.
We didn't play the song now.
Retro Rapid Round.
Okay.
All right.
The Retro Rapid Round.
Maurice is going to be the person who's going to be answering the question. Tom, what's the time limit on this? I forgot. We did a minute and a half or 2 minutes? 2 minutes.
I think we did 2 minutes, actually.
2 minutes. If you guys know, I am never won. What do you call that? I'm undefeated as in losing.
You're 100% defeated.
100% defeated.
Cool.
That's right. I hope to break that record.
You should be able. These are good ones. You should be able to break this one.
I hope so. You guys are watching. If you got to answer the question, comment so I can see it and give the answer then. So you got to help me out. I need some help on this.
All right.
All right. So we got 2 minutes on the clock. This is how we're getting crazy. This is how we're gonna start. This is the warm up. Are we ready?
Ready?
Maurice, you ready?
Ready?
All right, go.
Yep.
Go. In Rocky 3, where did Clubber Lang invite Adrian to?
To his apartment.
Back at his hotel room.
Tom got it. To his hotel. He said, come on to my hotel. All right. What is the right of all sentient beings? According to Optimus Prime.
I knew that was like a Transformer.
He's coming in with Transformer questions and we're not even ready. What is
Bill? Answer, Bill.
Come on, Billy. Does Billy know it? Bill doesn't know it. Does Bill know it?
Mike Bonanno, please answer.
Somebody give it to me. Moving on to the next one.
Pass,
man.
All right. If you got a problem and you can find them, who are you supposed to call?
Ghostbusters?
If you have a problem and you can find them, if you can find them,
who
do you call?
Oh, wait. If you
come on, Hannibal.
A-Team.
There we go. If someone asks you if you're a god, what do you say?
You say yes.
According to the Joker. Yeah, you say yes. According to the Joker, if you gotta go, how should you go?
Man, Maurice is coming up with questions that are like on the tip of your tongue, but
Tom, if you gotta go, if you gotta
go out with a bang.
Fernando, answer the question for me.
No.
Come on. Mike said yes. No. Come on, yo.
With a smile.
Really got it. With a smile. Who are the Ninja Turtles?
Michelangelo Raphael.
There we go.
Who got that one?
I don't know. You guys are right on top of each other.
Yeah,
and what is the name of the end song to the Incredible Hulk?
Repeat that.
What is the thing? What is the name of the end theme song for the Incredible Hulk TV show back in the 80s? You know when he's walking and he's like thumbing his way down the road?
Oh.
That's a
good one.
The Incredible Hulk is the song.
Bill, Mike.
Mikey got it.
Lonely man.
Mikey got it. Looks like Mike and Bonanza may have gotten all the answers right that I asked.
Yeah, Mike's got
the trivia. I don't know, man.
Mike is really good at useless knowledge. He's like the king of useless knowledge.
He is definitely an encyclopedia, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, those are my questions. I told you they were all 80s. They were a little bit tough.
Yeah, they were definitely tough. They were good.
These were some good questions. That was good. Okay.
Hey, woman. Let's go to my hotel room.
Clubber Lang.
Oh, man. Whew. Clubber Lang,
right.
the greatest Rocky villain of all time.
Wait, who won? Me or you, Tom? How many did you answer right?
I think Tom got one. He got the Clubber Lang.
Yep. You got the yes.
I think Ghostbusters say yes.
I think you guys both said Tom got yes, so Tom got 2. Yeah. And Bobby got the Turtles faster.
Ninja Turtles tied, yeah.
Yeah, but I think actually the winner is Mikey. Tom got.
Well, I keep my record as you're losing every single time.
His record. 0%.
Some of them are hard, man. You got 2 minutes.
They were definitely hard. All right.
2 minutes goes by quick.
It definitely goes by quick. Let's get into these Transformers. We're going to go with 2 honorable mentions. Maurice, we're going to start with you.
All right. My first honorable mention as a kid, it was a fun one. It's actually Shockwave. Shockwave was a gun. He was another one of the gun toys. Let's see if I could find it. I don't know if Tom has one. Yeah.
All right.
So he was a cool toy, but let me see. Here you go. I can put him up for you. He
You got a picture?
I think I got a picture of him. Yeah. So he was a toy you got.
Is this him right here?
Yeah, that's him right there. Yep. Shockwave. What made Shockwave cool was he was a more futuristic gun than Megatron, and he had lights and stuff. The bad part about that toy, his joints were crap. So his legs would get all wobbly and it looks like they were metal. So yeah, so he only gets honorable mention because he was a cool toy, but he was not fun to play with.
What did
he just transformed into a space gun? It was a ray gun. So like you pull the trigger and like it lights up and makes all these weird laser noises, but that's why he only gets an honorable mention.
Oh, that's
one-eyed Decepticon. Gotcha.
He was the only one on Decepticon. Let's see who else we got. I guess my second one was the big bad Power Master Prime. Power Master Prime.
Power Master Prime. Who's Power Master Prime?
They decided to make this ginormous toy.
He's coming in hot.
Prime basically it was a way that he could take his back end, the legs and stuff like that. And I think this is a picture here coming up.
Power Master Prime.
Power Master Prime.
So it was Optimus Prime.
He was Optimus Prime, but then he wasn't the first end of him. He wasn't the first figure. The back end of him, you could transform and put it around him, and it made him bigger. So like he had like extra stuff around him. It was like a kind of a cheap way of selling some more Prime. That's why I only.
He was enormous.
Oh, he was huge. Yeah, it was a giant transformer for no reason.
Jessica's saying this is awesome. Is she talking about this guy or is she talking about the other guy?
I think she was talking about the other guy Maurice posted.
The other guy. Which one? Oh, the other guy? Oh, that guy's cool. Yeah. Can't. That's a. Can't show you guys that one yet.
Maurice, just give us a little bit of a.
I'll give you a preview of that one.
Yeah. Oh.
Bane. All right, so those are my two honorable mentions. Again, the Prime was the big bad guy. He was huge. The back, you take open the truck and it latches onto his legs and his arms and everything, and it made him bigger, but it wasn't better. It was just a nice toy.
Okay, all right. Interesting. We got an Optimus Prime in the honorable mentions.
Let's see,
Tom. Before you mention your two honorable mentions, is my honorable mention off to the side yet?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I can't see that. I just want to make sure. All right.
Yeah.
I was getting a little nervous. All right, Tom, go with your two honorable mentions.
My first honorable mention is a toy that I didn't have. Usually I try to pick ones that I had that I like these figures. But I remember when it came out and I thought it was really cool. And it was a little bit later in the Generation 1 series, and it was part of the Triple Changers. And it was the Astro Train. And that was like the black and purple train. And these things could transform into 3 different things instead of just 2. So that was like the biggest thing. And I thought it was always so cool, but we never had it. So it just goes in my honorable mention.
We never had it, but oh man.
Yeah. So that was my one honorable mention. This is a picture. This is a picture of it here. Yeah. So this is it in change form. Cool. Yeah. So that's my one honorable mention there, and then my other honorable mention. So it might come to a surprise to some people, I guess, but my other honorable mention is going to be Bumblebee.
Yeah.
So Generation 1 Bumblebee was only the little figures. So there was a whole line of like the little figures. And it's so funny how that little figure became one of the most popular,
You're right.
characters, I guess you want to say, on the show. But it was like in the toy series, it was only a tiny little figure. And it had like 2 little, and you transform them, and that's it.
That's true.
But he had a big impact.
Can you bring a picture of that up?
Open.
Yeah, I have a picture of that. Yes, I have. Actually, no, I don't have a picture of that.
Oh my God!
I think his legs popped up,
but I can grab him real fast.
Seneca's in the house.
Oh, Seneca in the house!
Wow.
Yeah, so Bumblebee
was like a GoBot. Mike says it was like a GoBot.
Yeah,
he did kind of look like a GoBot.
It was. And to be honest with you, we had a lot of GoBots too.
GoBots were cool. GoBots weren't that bad at all. I used to watch the cartoon also.
Yeah, GoBots were definitely legit.
Yeah. This was the Generation 1 Bumblebee. I mean, the legs just fold in. Fold the head in. That's it. And he was a tiny figure. Yeah.
Bumblebee was the dude, though.
Man.
Man. So those are my 2 honorable mentions.
Oh man! All right, so let me go to my 2 honorable mentions. Guys, since I'm like in charge of the show, I get to make my own rules. So I'm going to make my own rules today.
Fair enough. Fair.
I do not like to be defeated, and we got Maurice, who is the Transformer, guru over here. And I just want to admit, you guys just said a bunch of Transformers, and I did not know any of them. I did not know any Transformers. And when I looked up Transformers, I didn't know any. So what I'm going to do, I am bringing in my two honorable mentions, which I'm bringing in someone else to give their two honorable mentions, and that's gonna be me. Here we go. Timmy from
Oh no! Calling in reinforcements.
And now, just let you guys know,
man, things just got real.
Real because not only does Timmy know Transformers, I'm gonna be his hype man too. So,
Damn,
Bill's hyping him up too.
Where's Bill at?
Oh. All right, Timmy, this is you, bro. Let them know. Spit some fire at them, Tim.
You got it. My number one honorable mention, my honorable mentions, I like to pick guys I did not own. So I'm going to go with the guy who came out towards the end of the line, King Poseidon. He was a combiner. He was the first combiner that took Transformers.
Combiner.
One robot. One of his robots actually became a gun. He came with a lot of accessories for the little robots, like tons of weapons. He had a trident. There was like 20 guns with him. One of the Transformers actually turned into a gun for the bigger robot to hold. He was the man.
That's right. Speak the truth. Spit the truth.
All right.
Spit the truth. That's right. Spit the truth.
Okay. I feel you.
All right. My number one honorable mention is probably, it's still, even then it was the biggest, and then when they remade him, he was still the biggest Transformer of all time, Fortress Maximus, which he's a headmaster. He's actually a double headmaster, because the little robot that actually makes Fortress Maximus's head has a little robot that makes his head. So he's like a double Fortress Maximus, double headmaster. So
I picked the right guy.
I'm about like 3 feet tall.
All right. Okay.
That's right. Who got the best two honorable mentions? That's right, Timmy. That's us.
Those are solid ones. Those are solid. I gotta give it to you. Those are two solid ones.
Bobby's the hype man over here.
Bobby's hyping him. Oh.
I'm surprised Bobby's not yelling fireballs. I'm like, right.
Tom, we're gonna let you pick the order. Who do you want to go first? Me and Timmy, you, or Maurice? I'm gonna let you pick the order today.
You know what? I think I'll go first, and then I'll let Timmy and then Maurice. I think that's going to be the order.
All right.
So
Timmy,
that's fair.
I'm going to drop in. I'm dropping in with my number 5 right
now. Here we go.
Now, my number B got super popular. I have to say we had both Bumblebee and this one, but I like this one better. And it was Cliff Jumper.
The red Bumblebee.
Cliff Jumper was pretty much the red. Yes, he actually came in yellow also, but this was but red was the popular. Yeah,
he was pretty cool.
Yeah,
definitely.
So he was.
Cool.
I preferred his, I guess, body style or his car better than the Volkswagen or whatever, the Bug or whatever. So as a kid, I always liked this one better. So I picked this one over Bumblebee. So that's my number 5. My number 4 figure, which I loved a lot as a kid, and this thing was actually cool. And I'm going to show you the first form. And well, you got to do right. You got to show both of them, right? So the first one. What was that? Blaster.
Blaster.
So this guy was cool. I love this guy because he was a big character, and then and he would transform into this bad boy right here.
He was the
and this was what made cool. This right here.
Wow, okay.
The boombox.
Yeah, when he transformed into the boombox, I thought that was like the coolest thing. You got to remember back in the 80s, this was like you had the boombox. Yeah. That was it. Boombox with everything, right? So it was a classic. Yeah.
He came with a bunch of little dudes, Rampage and the whole squad.
Oh, that's right. He came with a little extra. Yeah.
He had a rhino. He had a lion. He had another bird. He had another dude that was supposed to be copies off of Soundwave.
There you go. See, I didn't even remember that. See, you guys hitting me, teaching me.
Yeah, I mean,
the next one, my number 3.
That's it. It's over when he goes. Oh, get a blaster.
That wasn't his name, though.
About,
his name wasn't Get a Blaster.
He looked like penny races.
They definitely did.
Oh. All right, my number 3. Again, I'm not picking the popular one. We didn't have the popular one, but we had the other version. This guy right here, or maybe not. He's not loading, but I'm going with Skywarp.
No,
Skywarp was the purple. There he is.
Black
and purple jet. You can see I got a color scheme going on with some of my figures here with the black and purple.
Okay.
I know a lot of people. Starscream was the most popular jet. Again, just like Bumblebee was the most popular of the smaller cars, but. Skywarp was one we had, and I always loved this figure. Although, man, it was. As a kid, I always had such a hard time getting him back into robot form. He was always halfway in between. I always was playing with him. He was half jet or half robot. I didn't know what I was doing with him.
That's true. He was a tough one.
Got to go with my number 2. My number 2 is gonna have to be, and I'm gonna pull him up first right here for you guys. Number 2 on my list. Maurice he was close. Optimus Prime. So Maurice had the large version of him. But yeah, you got to go with the original Optimus Prime.
OG Prime.
This guy, I mean, look at this. This figure was awesome back then. I mean, this guy, the figure himself, Optimus Prime, is just an awesome guy. Comes with the trailer. Trailer opens up. I mean, this guy folds up, and you got a truck that you could just play with. Even forget about Transformers, just a cool, truck and trailer to play with as a kid. So that was definitely an awesome toy, and he's definitely got to be on everybody's top 5 VX me, but I don't know what you guys are going to pick. But Optimus Prime, number 2.
Oh man, number 1's to be good.
Number 1 is going
to be good.
What you got for that number 1? It has to be good.
All right, my number 1. I don't know how you would not have this as number 1, but there he is. The man, the myth, the legend, Megatron. I mean, this guy just turned into a gun when you were a kid, and you literally just had this gun that you could walk around with, this badass gun, and this guy was just a badass figure. So, gotta go. Number 1, Megatron, all the way.
Okay.
Wow.
I feel you.
All right. Yeah. See,
look Billy, looks like Bill's on board with it. All right.
Mike says,
this guy Bill's on Tom's nuts every time. This guy Bill always agrees with Tom. Always.
Man.
But you know what? We haven't seen Maurice go yet. Let's see what happens when Maurice goes. Or maybe even Timmy. Who knows? Timmy may be today.
I think Timmy's going to spit some stuff right now.
There's only one champ, and the champ's name is Timmy.
Okay, here we go. Ring the bell. Ding, ding.
See? Bill's right. I don't know this man.
I don't know this man. Who is this man?
Number 5, Soundwave. He had the cassette. He was metal. One of the original.
Soundwave. Man.
He had Laserbeak, Rumble, Frenzy, Ravage. He also turned into a cassette player, not the boombox, but he was a cassette player, so pretty cool.
That's right.
And I also like the ones that were metal in the beginning, like the Optimus Prime and him and Shockwave. Like if you had those, like you were like an OG fan, you were like a G1 fan of G1.
Yeah, the metal ones were legit.
Coming in at number 4, I'm gonna go with Defensor. He's another combiner.
You protect the bots.
Oh,
you got the best motorcycle transformer was in this set. He came with 2 cannons. When you combined them, he had really good guns. The figures were pretty solid. It came with the blue fire engine. That was pretty cool.
Yep.
And he was a solid guy for like the main part of the body. Coming in at number 3, I'm going with Abominus, another combiner.
Another combiner, okay.
Timmy's got all these combiners.
He's on a Terracon trip.
Yo, we like the combiners, bro.
Number 1 transformer, 5. And if you sell them all in one box, it's like getting one guy. So that's
hell yeah.
Because you could have bought them separately, or you could got them in the big gift set. So if you got the big gift set, like I did when I was a kid, it's one gift. It's one guy. It don't matter.
What's the set of 1 girl or 5 girls? 5 girls. Let's be honest.
1 or 5. 1 or 5. 5 girls. The champ always gets 5 girls in his mind. But he came with a huge gun. He had a big shield, and the main guy was like a 2-headed dragon, even though there was two-headed dragons in the set.
Yep.
But the bigger one was pretty cool. He was one of the most flexible figures in the Transformer line. Like his legs could go all the way to the side. Like he could throw kicks like Bobby does when he fights. It was like the first like martial art Transformer. Like he could throw roundhouse kicks if you wanted and stuff. It was pretty amazing. Coming in at number 2.
And he has a big gun. Right, Timmy? He has a big gun.
Dude, when you're little, did you want the Transformer with like the little gun like this that sucked that you're gonna lose, or one that was like this that you could never lose?
Yeah, well, he got the big gun. That's 5 girls.
Exactly. And now coming in at number 2, maybe the biggest gun in the Transformer toy line.
Tim's bringing out the big guns, literally.
Literally.
See what he got.
And what's better with one turning into one thing or 2 things or 3 things? How about turning into 6 different robot machines?
Yes, I know who you're talking about. I know who you bring in. He was on my list too.
You could be a robot. You could be a dragon. You could be a gun. The biggest gun out of the ones that turn into a gun. A jet. He was like a tiger or a lion or some type of space creature.
He was.
But then also a flying creature because he had wings. He was everything. Like he was a one-man army. How the Decepticons lost this war with that guy on their team, I'll never know.
He was stuck on Cybertron.
Who is this guy? What's his name?
6 Shot.
6 Shot. Oh, Mike's got it up here. Yeah.
Yo, Mike. I knew Mikey got it.
Wow.
I don't even know this guy.
He was tremendous. Wild, he was huge too. He was like the size of some of the combiners. Like he was pretty good, big. Like 1.5 feet tall, big. He was in cool colors, like a lime green, mint green, black, silver. Was amazing. And coming in at number 1 is Power Master Optimus Prime.
There we go.
That's my number 1.
Is that the one that
was my honorable mention. That was my honorable mention.
Yeah, but you didn't bring up all the positive points about him, my friend. Number 1, his trailer opened up.
Bobby's telling you, don't say now. Don't say now.
Don't say it now. You're gonna need that. You're gonna need it for your minute.
I need 30 seconds to get that guy over.
Ooh, I don't know, man.
Power Master Optimus Prime all day.
Prime.
Timmy,
okay.
Spit our top 5. Spit our list.
All right. 5, Soundwave. 4, Defensor. 3, Abominus. 2, 6 Shot. Number 1, Power Master Optimus Prime. Autobots, roll out.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
It's a pretty solid list.
That's a good list.
Maurice looks like he's ready over here.
He's already changing his list in his mind.
No. It stays the same. This list is solid. All right, number 5. Because I was a kid, and where did the Transformers come from? They came from space. Number 5, Omega Supreme. The big bad robot. Tommy, if you want to share the screen, you can bring it up. He's already up on there. He lit up. Supreme. He was a space station. He was a rocket. He had a car. He was the big booty daddy from the beginning. That was the biggest dog in the yard.
Man. Okay.
Let's see. Here we go. Number 4. Do I have my number 4? Number 4. So I did enjoy some Transformers. And my number 4 was Blitzwing. Blitzwing was a triple changer. He turned into a tank, a jet, and a robot. I was one of my favorite toys just because I like the ability to transform from attacking in the air, hit the ground, blowing things up. That was my dude right there.
Yeah.
That was my number 4.
The tank actually looks pretty legit.
No, it was one of the best. It was one of the best Transformers. It didn't look cheesy, and it was metal.
Why are a lot of these Transformers purple? Everything has purple on it.
Decepticons. Decepticons like the purple. Let's see.
That was their color, purple and black.
Number 3 on my list was a crossover toy. This was Jetfire.
Nice.
Jetfire was the reason why he was a crossover toy was he was a metal airplane built on the Macross frame. He was built on another frame for an entire other franchise, and they got a hold of it. Takara did, and they created Jetfire. He was Starscream's best friend, and they found him trapped in the ice in one of the episodes. And after he witnessed the Decepticons being bad guys, he was like, "Nah, Autobots for life." And he was one of the coolest toys. All those red bits were like extra armor and stuff.
I got no clue what's going on.
Jetfire had, when he came out and on the show, at least he was one of the most unstoppables on the show.
Yeah, but on the show he was Skyfire.
He was Skyfire. Well, he was Skyfire Jetfire on the first series. Yeah. And then my number 2,
man, these guys are bringing in things. I don't even.
My number 2, is
these are the Transformer experts right now.
My number 2 is the King. Because no one is bigger or badder or stomps around more than Grimlock. Me am King.
Man.
Grimlock.
I remember this guy.
Grimlock was the only dude that Optimus Prime was actually afraid of. Because Prime was like, I can't fight him. Because Grimlock was just fury incarnate. Flame breath. He had the stomps. He had the sword. He was gold. His pieces were golden. He was lit. That was my dude. So I loved him, but
Grimlock was pretty cool.
My number 1, I gotta find this picture real quick because it's just the one picture that I don't have yet. But it is my number 1. Is also a combiner.
Number 1. A combine. Okay.
It's a combiner. It is the original, the OG. It is Devastator. Devastator. Devastator again, purple and green, because that was the Decepticon dude. But nobody did it better than Devastator. Man. Devastator was like in the movie. He showed up and they were like, "Devastator, devastate," and that was it. And that's what he did. That's what his job was. He stomped it all out. Tom, you can show him over there.
I was just saying, I'm dying.
You have a picture? Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah.
He was 6 pieces in one. He's the only combiner that is 6 dudes.
And this was the one with all the construction guys, right?
This was the construction dudes. So if you were a kid, you could play with your construction toys and then transform and then wreck it all.
See, that guy was awesome.
And that's my number 1.
Had all of those. I think we might have had one of those guys, but I don't think we had all of them. That's a pretty solid figure right there.
So my list goes Omega Supreme at number 5, Blitzwing at number 4, Jetfire at number 3, Grimlock at number 2, and Pure Devastation at number 1.
I just
Pure Devastation.
Right now. a combiner means it's a group and they combine into a big robot.
So it's almost like
Voltron. One big robot. Yep. It's almost like they almost had like the Voltron thing going on. They would be like they'd have a bunch of them, actually. There was a whole lot of them.
You just picked like 5 guys in one.
Actually, it was one dude, Devastator.
Yeah, but Bobby, I had 3 of them on my list.
He had 3 of them on his list. Tim brought 3 of them. I brought them. I brought the OG, the original.
Oh. All right. Yeah. This is do or die time right now.
It's do or die time. Where are we going to go?
Oh, 1 minute on the clock. Oh, let's go to everyone. Tom, tell me your number 1 again before you go.
All right, so my number 1 was Megatron.
P22,
all right,
Walter.
Megatron.
My number one was Power Master Optimus Prime.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's the best one.
And my number one was Devastator.
Hype man Bobby over here.
All right.
All right. So we're doing our 1 minute. We still gotta come up with a good name for this 1 minute countdown. 1 minute.
60 seconds to 60 seconds to fame.
60 seconds to fame. All right. You guys ready? So I'm going first, right?
Yep. Tom goes first.
Yep. You go first.
All right. Here we go. Number for 1 minute for Megatron. You ready? Megatron. He was the bad guy, the man, the man that caused all the problems. Right? You wouldn't have Transformers. You didn't have Megatron. You couldn't have the show. Who's everybody attacking? Who's everybody fighting? Megatron. He's the man that brings all of the Decepticons together. This guy turned into a freaking gun, but not only a gun. A badass chrome gun with a badass scope on it that you could hold as a kid and just go around and pretend you're shooting things with this badass gun before they got all crazy and putting orange tips on it and making orange and red colors and bright pink guns. Who wants to walk around with bright pink striped gun? Oh, look at my gun. No, you got a badass silver chrome gun, and then it turned into a badass silver chrome robot. You can't beat Megatron. That's it.
All right.
Timmy, we got that beat easy. That's easy.
Oh,
easy
man.
work.
Wow. Easy, huh?
Easy
work.
It. Oh, yeah.
All right. Is Tim ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
He's born ready.
Come on, Tom, bring it. He says. Oh, minute to win it. Bill had a good one. Minute to win it.
I like that. Minute to win is pretty good.
Minute to win it sounds solid.
There he is. All right, Bobby's got to hype Timmy up here.
Timmy! You're going to spit the truth on these mofos. Let's go.
Well, I'm ready, baby.
All right, here we go. Tim, 1 minute. Go.
All right, Power Master Prime, why he's the best. 1, you can fit 4 or 5 guys in his trailer, just like on the cartoon, which is important. 2, his trailer turns into a base and also was an extra body for Power Master Prime. Can't beat that. He came with like 3 or 4 guns. He had a great trailer mode, and it looked more like the cartoon than the regular Optimus Prime that first came out. And also, it came with a bigger head that you could put on top of his head to make him look like more ferocious. It was the most powerful Prime of them all. You know you're going to pick him. You're not going to pick Megatron because the Megatron toy didn't look like the Megatron in the cartoon. His trigger was right in front of him the whole time, like he was walking out with his thing out. Megatron didn't look like that on the show. And Devastator is inferior to Power Master Prime. Like
Devastator, garbage. We got the base. We got the base.
Superior. Soundwave superior.
Over.
Oh, man.
Man.
Oh, man.
I knew someone was going to bring up the trigger for Megatron. I was hoping nobody would bring it up. I was hoping.
No, that was coming. I saw that coming a mile away.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Okay, all right.
It's almost as bad as the what I say, the belly shirt for Casey Jones.
Right. Oh my God. Oh.
All right. Maurice is in the chair. Minute to win it. Are you ready?
Oh my God. All right. So here's how this is gonna go down. All right. That was a tough one to follow. But like the name says, it's Django Unchained. So now we're coming off the chain. Here we go. We got 6 dudes. No, never before has this ever been shown. 6 dudes that transformed into one. You got Bone Crusher, the bulldozer, crushing all the bones. Buckethead, flipping stuff. High Tower, the crane, long haul, dragging you out. Quick Mix, cementing it up, and Scavenger, all combining to form the biggest, the baddest Devastator! Coming at you live. Come get some. You want a big gun? Here's a big gun. Huh? What?
So
Devastator all day. That's the big boy. That's the collector's big boy.
Man.
All day. Looking at that barrel. Oh. Wow. And that's my minute because I done win it.
What?
Did you practice like this rap song?
No, it's that's how it is. I told you.
Yeah. What do you say? The bucket was dumping dirt.
Got
What
Bone Crusher, Buckethead, High Tower, Long Haul, Quick Mix, Scavenger. They all took it.
It sounds like he had this like written down. Man. Wow.
Maurice brought the props.
Wow.
I had a long time to think about this one.
Yeah, Maurice.
Is that an original?
No, that's a newer one.
That's a newer one because the OG is like
very
almost impossible to find. And mine very fragile. And mine was gone from years ago. I had to get a replacement.
Wow. Interesting.
You know what was crazy? When I was looking at Bumblebee, is that small little figure. He was going like for $115 on eBay. I was like, wow.
$150 for that guy? Wow.
Not in the box, just out of the box.
G1,
loose. Yeah.
G1 Starscream's going for like almost 200.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. Wow.
You don't need to get the old school ones. The new ones look much better.
Well,
hey, Bobby, Timmy's coming in with the new stuff. What is this?
Some of the new ones are pretty good, actually.
They look like they did on the show. Most of the old ones didn't. I'll admit it.
You guys are saying this. By the way, if you guys are ever in Walmart and you see the new He-Man, let me know because
I think I'm.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And the price of original Skeletor and He-Man are kind of not even worth it. I might as well get one for $15, and give it to Rocky instead of spending all the money for an old one. So I am looking for the new He-Man in Walmart. I think Tom is looking for them too.
I think Target might have them too. Out completely empty.
No, they only sell
Walmart exclusives. Yeah.
Oh.
Walmart has all the good toys, to be honest.
They do. But, they're killing it.
Yeah. They got a Super 7. I think the company Super 7 makes a vintage remake of some of those guys. Target's selling them, but you go through their Target webpage.
Masters of the Universe guys. Yep.
Oh, the Super 7.
You might be able to get the remakes there, but they're going to be like $40, $45, I think, something like that.
Oh, $14.97 at Walmart.
Better try.
Not $14.99, $14.97.
At Walmart, they're going to give you a little bit of low, right? But
actually, that's where you catch some of the new Transformers too.
Let's see who's number one. Is it Maurice? Is it Tom?
Devastator.
Or is it Timmy the man?
Devastator all day, baby.
All right, so let's see the comments below. Who's it going to be? What's the votes? Let's see. Man, this is gonna be interesting.
Well,
I have a feeling I don't have a chance, but
I don't think Tom won.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think who won this one? Oh no!
Oh man! All right, so that's a vote for Devastator. Oh. Bill coming in with Devastator.
Oh man, these guys in Devastator, Timmy. What the hell is going on?
He was the OG big boy.
Man, that's two for Maurice right now.
He was he was the first combiner.
So Devastator, Optimus Prime, or Megatron? Who is the best? Who is the top one? We don't even. So far, his only votes for Devastator. That's it.
Yeah. I guess.
So who's going to be number two then?
Oh, man.
We're going to give number one to Devastator to Maurice. Who's going to be number two? Tom or Timmy? Like Tom, who's like, it's a gun, or Timmy.
It's a gun, maybe a little bit.
The hype man. Bobby the hype man over here.
A perverted gun.
Is it a gun or is it the bigger guns?
Yeah,
man.
Mike,
I don't know.
Who do you think should be number two? Tom or Timmy?
Damn.
I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing there.
Second place goes to Optimus.
Optimus.
Oh yeah. That would mean Tom is in third
Master
place.
Optimus.
Third place. I had a feeling. Yeah.
I gotta be honest. I feel like I learned a lot of stuff about Transformers today. Wow, I did not.
I don't know. There was
at
at one point when Maurice and Tim started going back and forth. I don't know what they were saying. I was like, man, I am lost.
There's no
man. Transformers was all day. The only thing I liked better than Transformers was G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe is great.
That's the only thing I liked better than Transformers was G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe is great. Timmy, you're the best for coming in and helping me out in this Transformers because I didn't know anything about Transformers. I had that Tom sent me a link and then I was like,
he's like, no, man, it's not this.
Well, I'm like looking them up and I'm like, I think I remember GoBots and not these. So
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
Bobby's texting me. He's like, well, can I put GoBots on the list?
Yeah, GoBots technically would have been. GoBots were okay too, though.
Yeah, GoBots. Yeah, we had a few of those. Those were good too.
Maurice, we'll give it to the Transformer champion over here. Thanks for being on the show. Next
it was my pleasure. Guys, definitely my pleasure.
We are talking about Super Nintendo, top 5 Super Nintendo video games.
Next week.
Next week, but we're not going any categories. We're going just general, top 5. So
straight up,
top five, straight up.
Yeah, top 5, which is definitely hard. And guys, don't forget, October 17th is going to be the Halloween party at the gym. Is costume must. You must come dress up as a costume, and it's 80s, early 90s movie or cartoon themes. You can't just dress up like in baggy pants or a starter jacket and say, "Oh, I'm dressed up as the '80s." It has to be, because
it's not dressed up as like someone from the '80s. It has to be from a TV show, from a cartoon, from a movie.
TV show, movie, or cartoon.
Character has to be a character.
Has to be a character. And same thing. We're going to give out trophies for best male, best female, best kid, best couple, and best genre. So if you dressing up with a couple guys and you're gonna be the Ninja Turtles or G.I. Joe and Cobra Commander, what the hell are you gonna be? Just saying, So you guys have time. That's
Timmy looks like he's thinking over there. Timmy, you got an idea already?
That's October.
Depends what I'm weighing at the time of the party, what I'm gonna go as. If I take I'm gonna go something different. But if I'm going like I'm now, I might go as Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Okay. That's a good one. Guys, that's October.
Oh man, Bill's he's working on his costume now.
I think I got my costume already.
Now, you guys, I told you plenty of times, so don't come not dressed up because then we'll be like, hey, the party's outside for you. You're not allowed in, okay? So you guys have plenty of time. You guys have months. We're in August. So you have August, September, October. There you go. Guys, until next week, Super Nintendo. Peace out.
Peace out,
y'all.